When it comes to financial record-keeping, accuracy and consistency are paramount. However, mistakes happen or circumstances change, requiring adjustments to be made. In a double-entry accounting system, this can become particularly tricky, especially if you need to modify multiple transactions at once. For users of GnuCash, a popular free and open-source accounting program, the question often arises, how do I change multiple transactions in GnuCash? As an accounting software expert, I can tell you that while GnuCash is a powerful tool, it doesn't have a single, direct feature called batch edit or mass modify that works on all transactions at once in the way some commercial software does. The process is more deliberate and requires a good understanding of GnuCash's interface and underlying logic. However, there are efficient methods to accomplish this task, and mastering them is key to using the software effectively. Let's explore the methods available to you, from simple to more advanced, to change multiple transactions in GnuCash. 1. The simple case, changing a single account's transactions. The most common scenario is needing to change a detail across multiple transactions within a single account, e.g., changing the description for several rent payments in your checking account. GnuCash makes this relatively straightforward. The method: navigate to the account register. Open the specific account register, e.g., your checking account, that contains the transactions you want to edit. Use search/filter. If you only need to change a subset of transactions, use the search bar at the top of the register. You can search by description, amount, date, or other details to filter the transactions you're interested in. For example, search for rent to find all rent payments. Perform edits line by line. GnuCash's register acts like a spreadsheet. You can click on the field of a transaction you want to edit, e.g., the description field, type in the new information, and press enter to save the change. Confirm the change. You'll need to do this for each transaction you want to modify. While it's not a single-click batch process, it's very fast to navigate through the filtered list and make a series of identical changes. When to use this method? This approach is best for simple changes, e.g., updating a payee's name, adding a note, or correcting a spelling mistake within a small, manageable number of transactions in one account. 2. The more powerful tool, the find/search dialog. For more complex searches and edits, GnuCash's find or search dialog, usually accessible via edit, find, or the magnifying glass icon, is a powerful tool. While its primary purpose is to find transactions, it also provides a way to interact with them collectively. The method: open the Find dialog, go to Edit, Find. This opens a powerful search window. Define your search criteria. This dialog allows you to search across all accounts for transactions that meet specific criteria. You can search by amount range, date range, description, transaction number, and more. For example, you can find all transactions with a specific description that occurred in a particular quarter. View the search results. Once you execute the search, GnuCash displays a list of all matching transactions. Edit from the search results. You can double-click any transaction in the search results list to open its corresponding account register, with the transaction highlighted. From there, you can make your edit and save it. Go back and repeat. You'll then have to return to the search results and double-click the next transaction you want to edit. When to use this method? This is the ideal method for finding and editing transactions that are scattered across different accounts, or that meet very specific, multifaceted criteria. It's not a single batch edit, but it's a very efficient way to locate all relevant transactions for a series of sequential edits. 3. The advanced method: importing and exporting the CSV approach. This method is for power users and those who need to make a large number of structural changes or changes across a huge volume of transactions. It involves exporting your transactions, editing them in a spreadsheet program, and then re-importing them. This method comes with significant caveats and risks, and should be used with extreme caution. The method: export the data from your account register or the transaction report. You can export your data to a format like CSV, comma-separated values. Edit in a spreadsheet program. Open the CSV file in a program like LibreOffice Calc or Microsoft Excel. You can then use the powerful features of the spreadsheet program, find and replace, formulas, drag and drop filling, to make your desired changes across many transactions. For example, you could change a specific account in the To column for all transactions related to a particular vendor. Re-import the edited data. This is the most complex and risky step. GnuCash has an import feature, but it's primarily designed for importing new data, not updating existing data. You would need to be very careful to create a backup of your GnuCash file first. Use a unique identifier, like the transaction number, to ensure you're matching the right transactions. Be aware of how GnuCash handles duplicate transactions during import. You might need to delete the original transactions before importing the corrected ones. This is a very delicate process that can easily corrupt your data if not done correctly. When to use this method? This is a last resort for very large-scale or complex changes, and it's generally not recommended for the average user. A better alternative is often to use the find/search method and simply invest the time in making the edits one by one, as the risk of data corruption with the export/import method is high. A note on deleting multiple transactions. If your goal is to delete a series of transactions, the process is similar to editing. You can select multiple transactions in the register by holding down Ctrl or CMD on Mac and clicking on them. Once selected, you can right-click and choose Delete Transactions. This is a much safer and more straightforward batch action than editing.